Hey guys, welcome back to BennyUnboxed. Today we have a treat for you. We're going to be talking about microphones. As you can see on this desk, I own the Blue Yeti X right now, the World of Warcraft edition, and I also have the Audio-Technica AT220. And in this box, when I open it, you'll know. So, the reason I'm getting a new mic, and basically the whole situation at hand is I had a Blue Yeti from like 2012, one of the original Blue Yetis, and I used that up to 2020. So I had that microphone for, let's see, 8 years. It finally kicked the bucket after X amount of apartment moves, coming with me from college and going to my adult life, and eventually I ended up with the Audio-Technica AT220. It's a USB condenser mic. I went with the condenser mic because that's what I was familiar with from the original Blue Yeti. And what happened is I ended up upgrading back to the Yeti because I ended up breaking a Audio-Technica specific mounting ring that went onto the to my arm, to my microphone arm. So it broke and I couldn't have it on the microphone arm, and I ended up getting this little tripod to adjust for it, and I just kind of was like, forget it. I ended up finding the original ring adapter from Audio-Technica. It took like a month to get here, probably imported from Japan. Unfortunately, it took too long, and I ended up going on Amazon and getting the Blue Yeti World of Warcraft edition. I thought it would be funny to have like a voice changer in the microphone. And long story short, after spending $170, this came with the microphone arm, not from Yeti or Blue themselves, and a pop filter, and it's right behind me, as you can see over there. But I didn't think it was a money well spent, and I'll be frank, I had buyer's remorse, and I was looking at this mic, the SHURE MV7, and the reason I went with this mic now is it's the microphone I wanted, but it was about $60-$70 more expensive. This is $220 on Amazon. This was $170 when I bought it in February. And I wanted to have that awesome voice, that low end, that deep voice, without really spending big boy money. So the big brother to the MV7 is the SM7B, and I'm pretty sure everyone has seen this iconic mic. It looks very similar to this, but it's slightly longer, and you see it on like all those famous podcasts that you, from like Joe Rogan all the way to I don't know who else talks on podcasts, but you know, artists, things like that. Even on their website, from sure, Michael Jackson used it as one of their recording mics. So I do like the look of the box. The box is really nice, but long story short, I did not think the Yeti was an upgrade from the AT220, and I think the AT220, I bought it in 2020 for about $120. Better performing microphone than I think the Yeti, if we're just talking about just raw performance, no software, no anything else, right? So a little buyer's remorse, and that's why I ended up getting the Shure MV7. And why didn't I go with the SM7B? Well, because that microphone starts at $399, and what makes it even more expensive is it does not work by itself. You need to get some type of microphone amplifier. It does need some power. So without that power, you're looking at it spending an extra $200 to $300 to power that microphone. So all in, you're looking at a $600 to $700 microphone without accessories from filters, the arm, yada yada yada. So let's go through some manuals, pamphlets. So this is some hard piece of cardboard. Not sure what this is for, but to the guts, the juicy bits, the meats of the burger. Ooh, this has some heft. Oh yeah. Oh, does it go the other way? Yeah, it's this way. Oh wow. And the neat thing about this is growth. As I'm growing, and let's say I want to start a podcast and I want to go to the big boy SM7B, this would be a great guest microphone. So it is a filter. It comes right off, as you can see. There's the mic. So this is a dynamic mic. This is not a condenser mic. It comes with a filter. It has a hefty weight, heavier than the AT220, probably lighter than the Yeti because the Yeti's just overall bigger. So it has an XLR port, USB, and a headphone jack. So when you do grow to the bigger microphone, the bigger brother to this, the SM7B, you then can plug it directly to XLR, or you can just use USB still, and that's all you need to power this. So let's take a look around. And so we do have some couple buttons. I think this might be touch sensitive. So we do have a lock, microphone, headphone, volume, mute. Very nice. I wonder if you can see that. So, and I'm hoping at the end of the day, this microphone will hopefully make me sound better than my Yeti. And what I'll do after this unboxing, I will use this as my daily driver, and I'll make a comparison video between the 3 microphones. But yeah, this is a solid build quality, a really nice looking microphone. I'm gonna set that down right here. Let's take a look inside the box. I have some cables, and that's probably about it. Maybe an adapter or something of the sort. So let's see what we got. So it looks like we got 2 types of cables. So bag number 1, let's get this open. I think this is the USB. Wonder what that is, a longer USB maybe? Who knows? Let's see, so we got a USB-C to USB. Looks relatively long. And then we also have a USB, to USB micro. So this is a USB-C to USB micro, and this is a USB 2.0 from the looks of it. It's not blue on the innards of the USB port. So it's a 2.0 USB to USB micro. And that's what you have. So in the box is one MV7, 2 cables depending on the USB type you like, from C to the original, a piece of cardboard, and a quick start guide. So what I was saying was, I feel like many people like me and others are in the same situation. They don't know which mic to get, and these are typically the top 3 that you'll see when you do a quick search, from the Yeti to AT220, and there's a couple others like the Elgato, the Razer, and I think HyperX even makes one now, and Shure has always been in the business of making microphones. So what I will say is, from the average gamer that plays CS, to Lost Ark, to Diablo, to WoW, to the podcaster starting up, to the person that is streaming live on Twitch, or just chatting and talking to their audience, or just having a cleaner and clearer voice on Discord, I think this might be the go-to mic for about $200. Yes, it's a little more, it's $220, but this Yeti, Blue Yetis used to go for $200, and I think this is the budget king, the AT220 on the USB. It sounds great. There's no BS. It's all performance. It's all good. So realistically, with this microphone, I'm hoping to use this for the next year or several years, and then when I eventually move up, I can't wait to experience what a SM7B could be. You know, I don't think I'm ever going to get there, because I don't think I ever need that. Maybe a second one of these would be perfect for a podcast, or I could use my Audio Technica. So that's where I'm going to leave it at. What I'm going to do is, like I said, we're going to test these 3 mics together, and I'm going to do a comparison video, and I'll tell you what my real thoughts are after I review them. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.